Sairam, everyone. The kids did such a beautiful job presenting. One more round of applause for them. We just have a few quick announcements. Right after this, we will be having the group picture outside, and checkout is at 5. Simultaneously, we will also be having tree planting. So for those of you who could help out with that, that would be great. And now I will be handing over the phone to Anushka, who's going to talk about the regional media team and what you can do to help. Sairam.
Sairam, everyone. So I'm here to talk about the regional media team. We make a lot of the videos that go out nationally, that go out internationally. We make a lot of the content. So if you've ever seen an article about Region 5 being posted, like we just had the big money plant article, we have something in the works. Latanti's back there and she knows all about it, so you can ask her too. We're the people that get to make that happen. We're lucky enough that Swami gave us that opportunity. And today we're reaching out about something super, super important, which are service videos. Every year we get the opportunity to make an end-of-year recap of all the service that we've done in the region, to be able to show it to everybody across the world. And we have an example of that today before I ask you for something very specific. So can we show the video?
Projects in Region 5, which we wish to highlight, are a tree planting project in the Detroit metro area of Michigan, a medical camp in its 10th year in the Des Moines area of Iowa, and a tutoring and mentorship project in the Chicago metro area of Illinois. Detroit Metro Sci Center has joined SSSIO's Swami's 100th birthday 1 million Sci Trees initiative with great enthusiasm. They partnered with the Greening of Detroit, whose major goal is increasing green spaces in urban areas so communities can enjoy better health and cleaner environment. SSE children and YAs eagerly grabbed shovels and got dirty to experience the joy of caring for Swami in Mother Nature. As Swami says, trees are amongst the greatest teachers. Priceless lessons of selfless giving are clean air, shade, flowers, fruits, and even in death, trees provide firewood and nutrient-rich soil. To date, Detroit Metro has planted over 1,000 trees for Swami in all. The Des Moines, Iowa Medical Camp is in its 10th year, and this September served 167 visitors and had 63 volunteers ranging from multi-specialty physicians, nurses, translators, YAs, and SSE students.
My name is Nidhi Joshi, and I'm a second-year medical student at Des Moines University here in Des Moines. I'm very excited to participate in this free clinic because I think it's really great for the community, and everyone and the volunteers have been from orientation very passionate, and now that we're actually here at the day of the event, it was really nice to see how everyone is working so hard to make sure that everyone gets seen and gets also like really proper care, and taking that extra time and the extra effort to make sure that these people are seen and heard. And so
Rekha Praveen. I've been doing this for a long time, I think 10 years back, and my elder daughter was really motivated by this, and I'm glad she also kind of followed the footstep, and she's a doctor now. And as they say, Manava Seva is Madhava Seva. Say service to human is the service to God. So this can be the best service that we can do to the human, providing that medical support. So thanks to the organization for providing this opportunity to volunteer and also providing this service for the people. Thank you.
It's the 10th year we are doing this, and by Swami's grace we are able to spread the love of Swami, and we are receiving in abundance the love of our dear Mother Sai. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Jai Sai.
It is an annual event where our young adults partner with this nonprofit organization to serve the under-resourced Southside community. The YA summer program lasted 4 weeks and engaged children ages 6 to 13. Favorite activities were intriguing math puzzles, robotics, a career day where children could be exposed to a variety of professions, and joyful music and dance sessions. Working and learning with the kids has been incredibly rewarding for our YAs who were inspired by the children's pure excitement and enthusiasm.
So obviously that was an incredible representation of just some of the amazing service opportunities going on, and it had our very own Lata Kanjiramanti's voice in the background. But what we're really looking for this year is to get even more videos of even more service projects from centers all across the region. Obviously, everybody's doing something all the time, and so we're gonna be able to set up a way, you'll hear about it super soon, for you guys to be able to give us those videos so we can put them into next year's video, which we've just gotten started on making. So, we're just leaving you with that idea. When you're doing a service project, take a video. Ask someone what they think about it. Take some pictures, and that way we'll be able to put it into something like this, and we'll be able to share it to give other people more ideas. Sairam. And now I'm gonna give the mic to Ramesh Uncle to talk about Sai 100.
Sairam, thanks Anushka. Made my job easy. I was going to come in to ask for the Sai 100 volunteers. Now you saw Sai 100 initiatives in action here. So remember we did the Sai 100 quick rundown of initiatives yesterday. Many of the children, many of you were not here. What we're going to do is to kind of have each center pick a center coordinator for the Sai 100 initiative. Preferably not an office bearer, maybe another person. So that way we will have contact. Now we will share the team leads for the region for each of the initiatives. There are 12 and can you play that one? Not this video. This is the first one with this adoption, the mental well-being program. This will be led by Dr. Sudhir and Dr. Narendra. This will be, taken by Padma Rao and Brother Sanjeev. Of course, this will be hosted by Sister Manjula. And this will be by Anusha Ramani. Public meetings by Madhav Komaragiri. And this will be, SSSIO and tutoring, Sai Challappa will coordinate. These are all basically people who will be coordinating it. One thing that we missed, and Brother Suresh exactly pointed out, that this is the 13th initiative, which is basically, you have a minute, pick up your phone, take if you want to, take a QR code, and then you can register that. That's an app. So it's basically, you can count your, movement. This is one of the Join the Sai 100 movement app, which will count your steps millions towards Sai, because when you're chanting and doing all this sadhana every day and 100 hours of service, it's just basically not to, brag about it, but it is more to kind of keep track of what you're doing. So this is basically what we are trying to do. So if there are anybody in this audience who are already excited about doing something Sai 100, and if you want to, say something about it or add a comment, would you please raise your hand? I can. Yes, Naidata. You'll be okay with that. Okay. Anybody else?
Sairam, like what we have done the past 3 years, October 19th for Swami's Avatar Declaration Day, we'll have the National Service Retreat. So any live streaming of any special projects or anything, please plan for that from now on for Saturday morning. Sairam.
Thank you, brother. So the important thing is we just don't want to stop, because we had 2 full days of absolute immersion of what we need to be doing in terms of, Sai 100 initiatives, in terms of self-sadhana, in terms of taking our family, the center, the community, and the region at large and the nation at large. We want to keep moving in the right direction, and we want to make sure this theme of strength in unity makes sense in 100% for each one of us. Unless if we take that first step forwards, we will not make that. And our guest speakers have taken immense efforts in trying to make this happen for us, and with 2 days of workshops and activities. And as we said, due to our blood drive or music practice and all the other SSC activities, we missed a lot of people in the workshops. Right? So what we're going to do is we're going to track back and we're going to add you into the WhatsApp group. Each facilitator has a WhatsApp group where they're going to nudge and talk to people. So please look forward. These are certain things that are happening, and we're going to start seeing this. We will, right after this, we will also send a evaluation report, kind of a form, like what your thought process to share. Please immediately do it as soon as possible, as your thoughts are fresh in your mind, so that things can be done, what can be done for the next year. So we will do all those things right after the retreat. So any other thoughts? Anybody? Okay. So I'll request our brother Madhav Komargiri to do the official vote of thanks after this, and then we'll go from there.
Sai Ram, everyone. What an incredible 2 days we had, immersed in Swami's love. The bliss of bhajans, music, Nagar Sankirtan, Seva, so many things were possible just because all of you were able to make it for the retreat this year. A big shout out for all of you. Please pat your back for yourself, for being here, for making it so great. Over 300 registrants have been participating this year. It's an incredible thing. I think as we gear up for Sai 100, we are looking forward for over 1,000 people should be here next year. So let's see what we can do. So with that note, I'd like to express my sincere gratitude to a lot of volunteers who has come together to put this together. Like Brother Suresh said, it is coming out of that comfort zone, right? I mean, there's a classic example of these volunteers. They all can come here and be comfortable sitting on a chair or being here and watching whatever it is, but they choose to volunteer outside of this prayer hall, choose to help all of us to be successful. What you see here is only half the crowd. The half the crowd is really outside helping us all over the place, right? So that is the coming out of the comfort zone to help others, right? I mean, so with that note, I would like to take a few minutes, especially, first off, Dr. Suresh Govind, I would like to invite you on the stage, sir. So for traveling all the way from Malaysia for us, it took a lot of effort. There's a time zone difference, lot of things, but when he's on the stage, he's up and running, and he makes us move like anything with laughter. And every slide, I was telling yesterday, he prepared himself not by the slide, but by the click. It's a click, 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 click. Every click he prepared for us. So imagine the immense, meticulous work he has prepared. Really honored, learned a lot. Thank you so much. And second off, I would like to invite Dr. Srinivas Mantripagada uncle and Vimla Mantripagada auntie, and also Sister Malini, please, on the stage. They traveled all the way from California for us, shared their wisdom, shared their experiences with Swami. Uncle took us to Parthi for his, the way he's articulated. I was imagining myself what went through some of the things, details that he was presenting to us about the music offering that they were trying to struggle to get a date from Swami. I hope you followed what he was saying. And he took us to Prashanti and gave an experience of what happened there, right? I mean, that's an incredible thing. Thank you so much for sharing with us. With that, I would like to request Brother Ramesh to facilitate Dr. Suresh Govind and Sai Chalapa to Uncle. I think stay here, we'll take a picture with everybody. And likewise, please come on the stage, yeah. Likewise, I would like to invite Sister Sai Prasanna and Sister Manjula. to felicitate both of them. Okay, we'll take a group picture. We'll take a group picture. Thank you, Sarah. Okay, moving on with the vote of thanks here. So right from the beginning, right, the registration, creating the web page, and making sure that we all register from there on to getting your badges, all of that, thanks to the registration team and the volunteers who help transport people. And then volunteers who have set up this wonderful altar a day before. They took a day off here almost, came here, dropped all the items here, put up this beautiful altar, and also set up all the entire campus set up for us. So thanks to all the volunteers who helped with that. Of course, this is the most important part, right from breakfast to lunch to dinner. A lot of volunteers. We had a very minimal access to the kitchen. In spite of all of that, we had a very fantastic food. We enjoyed every bit of every meal, thanks to all the kitchen volunteers. A lot went into pushing many people to the blood drive, and we were successfully had 28 donors, if I'm not wrong, 27 donors, and then a lot of help at the blood camp, and also for the tree planting. Thank you so much for that. Today's music program by the students are no different from what we had yesterday by all the adults. They've set a different benchmark at that age. So thank you so much for bringing it to life. And also to all the adults, YS, who contributed to the music yesterday. It was very well appreciated. Thank you so much. And then the health screening, and then the bookstore, and the exhibition. Thank you for the volunteers who contributed to that. And then, of course, our dynamic MCs, facilitators for all the workshops and interactive sessions with the guest speakers. I think a lot went into planning this behind the scenes while to be present here today. And thanks to Dr. Suresh Govind for really training, mentoring all these facilitators to be able to present and be ready today as coaches. And he just materialized all of them. Thank you so much for being. Yesterday, I'm sure you must have gone to the family time aspect of it. And then we had a very wonderful session with the SAI activities. All the volunteers who worked with Rangoli competition and Sweetathon and other things, thank you so much for being there. SSC kids and teachers, I know it is definitely coming out of the comfort zone and being here, staying in a cabin, not mosquitoes, sometimes it's cold in some cabins, but thank you for putting all of that, right? And thanks for being, and then last and least, I mean, thanks to a lot of videography, and special thanks to Brother Abhinav, all the way coming from Washington, D.C., and giving us a wonderful experience. And we look forward to having you again and again. And then card stickers. I'm sure many of you, if my count is not wrong, is over 55 cards were having messages of Swami by Ed and Ella. Thank you so much again for contributing to that. We talk about public outreach. They started public outreach about 10 years ago, giving stickers and having the Swami's messages going to public all over the country. Thank you so much. What a thought it was, right? What a thought it is. So with that, and the camp staff here, they've been very patient. They've been giving us whatever we ask for, accommodating to most of the things that are just, yeah. So we thank them at the dining hall, but officially want to thank here also. And then anything else, last one? Okay, that's it. So once again, see the Sai 100 initiatives we talked about, so please keep in mind, again, come out of the comfort zone. There's a lot of action to be done from now until the next birthday. So think about your centers, how you can contribute to many of. So the ideas that were given, pledge, each one of us have to pledge something towards doing something. So whatever you are comfortable with, doesn't matter. So what area of expertise you bring in, please try to contribute to that. So when Ramesh asked, I thought there will be 20 hands raised but Saidata was kind enough to see that. But that's the thing we are looking forward. So with that, we will now head to the head outside for a photograph, and then we'll come back here for bhajans sharp at 4 p.m.
So just a quick shout out to Brother Rahulan, who has been doing the photography for us this term. And Lokesh as well. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we forgot about the yoga session in the morning. Brother Raj Prakash for, accepting and doing a yoga session every day in the morning.